ज्या विचारामध्ये एवढं सुंदर पुस्तक होतं गांधीजींचं, तर ते सगळं ठीक चुकीचं ठरलेलं आहे. पण ते कायम करत आलो. लोकशिक्षण लोकजागृती, आणि लोकशिक्षण जागृतीतून लोकांनी उभं व्हावं, अशा वाईट गोष्टींना आळा घालावा, हा माझा उद्देश आहे. मी तर काही लग्न केलं नाही. माझा उद्देश आहे समाज, आणि म्हणून मी जे बोलतो ते एवढ्यासाठी बोलतो की समाजामध्ये जागृती व्हावी, लोकशिक्षण व्हावं. ज्या दिवशी लोक म्हणतील जगात, तर मी आंदोलन करतच आलो आहे.
पर सुन रहे थे अन्ना हजारे ने सीएम केजरीवाल.
Well, that was Anna Hazare making a comment on the letter he has written to Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, reprimanding his former protege for a liquor policy which increases liquor consumption and generally creates a situation where everyone in society, particularly women and youngsters, are made to face liquor vends in their close neighborhoods and vicinity, obviously aimed at increasing revenues for the government. But this is not the same Arvind Kejriwal, according to Anna Hazare, who was with him. Let's go to Aishwarya on that note. Aishwarya, Anna Hazare coming out and reiterating what he has mentioned in the letter. This should be an embarrassment for the Aam Aadmi Party leadership, Aishwarya, is it?
Embarrassment like how? It's a Guru-Chela moment. Guru trying to once again tell back to the Chela. The teacher is trying to tell his own student, this is not what I taught you. This is not what we stood for. This is not what we did the Andolan for. He said that when we did it, when we did the Andolan, it was very clear that if one single alcohol shop needs to be started, the 90% women of that area need to come out and vote a yes. That yes, we allow a daru ka shop, an alcohol shop, a sharab shop in the vicinity. 90% of the women should come out and agree. Is this the case in Delhi? So the teacher, the guru, Anna Hazare is coming out for the first time, and like how? He's questioning even in that letter, and now while speaking to the media, he's very clearly saying this is not the stand. This is not what I taught. This is not what I stand for. And the Aam Aadmi Party has been quiet, because what is the answer that the Aam Aadmi Party leadership can give to either to Anna Hazare, whether it is Arvind Kejriwal or Manish Sisodiya Abhishek? Because Anna Hazare is raising a very basic question. Have 90% women of that vicinity given an in principle yes for that shop which you've opened? And how many shops? In hundreds, more than 400. We've seen protests by women, which Aam Aadmi Party claim are of the BJP. But in principle, yes, Abhishek, back to you.
Aishwarya, though of course the Aam Aadmi Party has maintained silence on the letter of Anna Hazare, and they thought they might get away with it. But now with Anna Hazare coming out, making a statement to the television media as well, I think at some stage the Aam Aadmi Party might have to respond. Are you hearing something on that note from Aam Aadmi Party, whether somebody would come out and make an address? Remember, when it comes to the BJP Aam Aadmi Party fight, there have been press conferences and counter press conferences by a dozen every day.
Absolutely. Well, it is an hourly counter between the BJP and the AAP. Between the BJP and the AAP, it's an hourly counter, and the counter which was till press conferences went to the protest. There was an all-nighter last night at the Delhi Vidhan Sabha, at the Delhi Assembly. The 8 Aam Aadmi Party MLAs and the 60 plus, the 8 BJP MLAs and then the 60 plus Aam Aadmi Party MLAs both were doing parallel protests. But when it comes down to counter Anna Hazare, it's not that easy. It's not that easy for Arvind Kejriwal, because at the end of the day, it's about perception in politics. And how will a chela take on his own guru? How will a student take on his own teacher? And that's the relation between Anna Hazare and Arvind Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal has always said so. And now when the teacher is standing up and saying that this is not what I taught you, this is not what I stand for, this is not the principle for which I began my Andolan, then what has happened? And he mentions even in that letter, Abhishek, that I am writing to you for the first time.
Is coming
yes,
in.
Abhishek.
In fact, a breaking news development is coming in that the CJI has finally created a 3-judge bench in connection with the Karnataka Eidgah Maidan Rao, and in fact, the bench is all set to hear the case today itself at 4:35 p.m. A 3-judge bench which has been set up by the CJI